Synopsis. Contradictions, both real and apparent, oppositions, enigmas, provocations, challenges, this is the kind of material that makes a life, and is the kind of material that, in fiction, one is never quite sure of. With Pretty Ugly, Kirsty Gunn reminds us again that she's a master of just such material, presenting ambiguity and complication as the essence of the storyteller's endeavour. The sheer force of life that Gunn is able to load these stories up with is both testament to her unrivalled skill and an exercise in what she describes as reading and writing ugly, in order to pursue the deeper truths that lie at the heart of both the human imagination and human rationality. So here we have all the strange and seemingly impossible dualities that make up real life, and pretty ugly it can be, as well as beautiful, hopeful, bleak, difficult, exhilarating, but never, ever dull. Introduction. Rough Trade Books Audio presents Pretty Ugly, written and read by Kirsty Gunn. Pretty Ugly by Kirsty Gunn. This ugly of mine, reader, is to do with considering how much a person's life can bear. Extract from a book reading given for Pretty Ugly, London, 2024. Blood knowledge. There was something wrong with the garden. You couldn't see it, nothing was obvious. There were no strange plants organised in certain shapes or sinister-looking growths and weeds. The paths were orderly, and the lawns. Roses grew, and pinks in the places that had been set out for them, and in autumn berries came out on the crabapple trees along the west side of the wall beside the vegetable plot. It was lovely, actually. Even so, something was not right, and never had been. Venetia, the beautiful Venice, her husband Richard called her, might have pointed with a long white finger to the stunted pines that clung together by the gate and boundary. Those stiff black branches that would wave wildly in a storm, she could have used them by way of example. But they were nothing out of the ordinary either. Douglas firs were good for a garden, Richard said. They massed and gave protection. Half the reason they could grow the things they did, he told her, was because of these strong trees that you could see from her study window. Like sentinels, is how Richard described.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?